Yo, what's going on? This is a tour around Charlotte. I'm coming back from the gym, about to go home. I wanted to run something across you all. You know, I want to talk about having doubt. And I know some of you all may be experiencing that, you know, that you actually want to live in Charlotte, but you're just having doubts, you know. This COVID-19 thing is happening, you know, how are you gonna find a job? You know, are you gonna have the finances to move? And, you know, anxiety comes in, and, you know, I just want to give some encouraging words, man. You know, I have a family, you know, and I got down here. I managed to get down here and make it happen. You know, sometimes you got to go out on a limb. I'm not telling you to make any type of irrational decisions. You know, definitely you want to have a plan before you get here. You want to make sure that you have a certain amount of money to actually move here. And, you know, as far as dealing with rent, if your credit is decent, they ask for, you know, first month's deposit. And you want to have money for utilities. I don't know if you all are bringing your furniture. You know, if you're not bringing any furniture, you definitely want to have money for, you know, when you get here to purchase furniture. You know, you definitely want to purchase a bed, TV, etc. You know, different appliances. If you're living in an apartment, some apartments come with a washer and dryer unit, while others don't. So you got to, you know, take that in consideration. I would advise you, if you don't have a washing machine or a dryer, to actually buy one or either rent one, because believe me, I didn't have a washer and dryer, and it costs just as much, if not a little bit more, to wash clothes going to a laundromat. I've experienced that, and it's just a headache overall, you know, having to go, you know, somewhere to get your clothes washed. While, you know, it's convenient when you have a washer and dryer. You could just, you know, go to the laundry room and wash your clothes and dry them. You know, so yeah, man, you know, it's a thing where, are you gonna let me over? Yeah, it's a thing where I don't want y'all to, you know, kind of like, because the last video I did, a tour around Charlotte, I showed you all the epicenter, and a lot of businesses closed, and, you know, it's here in Charlotte, people are hurting, but not everybody's hurting. You understand? You know, certain things are closed, but not all things are closed. You know, people are still working. It's still a functional city. We don't have a lot of people. It's not a lot of people in Mecklenburg County that have the COVID-19 or have died. Of course, there are people that have it and that have died, but it's not as bad as, you know, your cities like New York and I forgot the other ones that actually have it real bad. Florida, you know, so it's not bad like that. You know, people are still working. Businesses are still open. Restaurants are still open. Some restaurants you can actually, you know, dine in, while others you know, they have you dine out. Fast food restaurants are still open. You know, they got the drive-through. Certain fast food restaurants, you know, you can actually dine in. But for the most part, Charlotte is still functioning, you know. And I just think that we'll get through this. So don't get distracted. Don't let people whisper deceit in your ears. You know, you may have family members that's, you know, discouraging you, telling you that, you know, you don't need to move down there, or, you know, why are you moving down there? You have it good here, and, you know, stuff like that. You go with your gut instinct. You understand? You do what you want to do. It's your life. You know, no one can tell you what to do. If you want to move here and you feel as though that this is going to be a game changer for you, you feel as though that you know, you need the change. You need to for some of you all that are young, you want to get away from your family, your parents, and not in a negative way, but you just want to start your life. You want to, you know, put your foot down on this planet and do for you and be independent. I encourage you all to do what you feel. You only live life once. We're finite beings. We're not infinite beings. So that means that sooner than later we're gonna die. So why not live out, you know, your life the way you see fit? Set your goals, and it may not necessarily be Charlotte. It could be somewhere else. But set, you know, your goals and be determined to achieve those goals. You know, I knew. So this is my second time living in Charlotte. So the first time I was living in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I really didn't like Raleigh. A lot of people throughout the years have told me that Raleigh has grown. I'm pretty sure that it has. And I don't know, I might do a tour sometime soon in the near future. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. I was just telling you I'm on the way. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. I'm doing a video, so you're okay, I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Alright. I had to get that. Anyway, my apologies. But yeah, man, you know, this is my second time. So I was living in Raleigh, and I didn't like Raleigh, you know. So I moved here, and the first time I moved here, my license was revoked. And I'm just telling you all this story. I think I've told it before. I just want to tell you all, you know, this story real quick, because you all are gonna see just how determined I was, and I'm gonna tell you to a certain extent I was stupid. It was stupid. I would never do what I did as far as moving here the first time, ever in life, right? So I didn't have a license. My license was revoked. I had a Saturn Vue, like a SUV. I had to pull the emergency brakes up in order to stop the car. Like the brakes didn't work on the car. You understand? I didn't have a job. I was hustling, like selling, you know, my books. And yeah, I was just doing that. And you know, I had to borrow some money. No. My father gave me some money for a U-Haul truck. And that's how I got here. My family, I had them catch the Amtrak train. So they were like, you know, I wasn't driving them all the way up from Raleigh to Charlotte with no brakes. That's how I got to Charlotte. The second time, I was living in Atlanta, and you know, the lease was up, and I was just like, I can't take Atlanta. It just was not for me. And I wound up packing my bags and moving my family up here. And the way that I got the house, no lie, Pretty Ricky, I was talking to Pretty Ricky one day. I never forget it. I was talking to Pretty Ricky one day and telling him like, yo, I don't like Atlanta. It's this. He was like, yo. So Pretty Ricky lives in Charlotte now, but he was living in Connecticut when he was talking to me. And at the time, him and his girlfriend was, you know, like really trying to move here. So he was like, yo, man, I found this joint called American Homes for Rent. Check that out, right? AmericanHomesForRent.com. Check that out. I was like, all right. That week, no lie, when he told me that, I think he told me that on a Sunday, right? We started doing the research. We found a house, and I filled out the application. It came back, and I didn't get approved, right? So I'm like, so why didn't I get approved? The lady calls me back, and she was like, yo, we could get you into the house. You just got something on your credit that you need to pay. So I used to live in Bexley Apartments, right? And I owed them $100, but I didn't know. So it was $100 on my credit that I owed Bexley, right? I went and paid that, and I got approved. And that same week, I think it was Friday. No. It was Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday I found out. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way up to the next Saturday, we had to stay. And we moved Saturday morning and got up here in Charlotte Saturday like afternoon. And got the key. No. We stayed in the hotel for one day because they were like, yo, they got to clean it and everything like that. Stayed in the hotel for like 2 days. And then after that, we moved in. And here I am. It's been like a little over a year since I've been here. And from the time I got here all the way up to now, yo, things have been way more better. Way more better. I've made more money. I've managed to, buy things, purchase things that I necessarily wouldn't have been able to do, and things that I wouldn't be able to do, and things I wouldn't be able to purchase if I was in Atlanta. So my point in making to you, there's no reason why you should get discouraged. Just listen to my 2 stories. So and I know you all got things planned out way more better than I do. Now taking heed, the next trip that the next time I move, I'm not gonna just spur of the moment. Like I got things planned out like right now. You know what I'm saying? And I know I have a certain amount of money right now where it's gonna go towards the next time I move. Cause I like Charlotte, and I always, would consider Charlotte as being my home, but I definitely want to try other places. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, don't give up. If you gotta wait a year to move down here or 2, make sure you have things planned out. And the city is for you. This is your city. Any and everybody could come here. All I'm saying is, man, don't be discouraged. Don't let nobody tell you can't do something. Don't tell yourself that you can't do something. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be here, be here. Keep that in mind. Just keep it, keep what I just said in mind. Like, listen to my story, man. Both of those stories was just, now the second one was a little bit better than the first one because I had my license and we had money for the U-Haul truck. We had money to move. We had money for the deposit and all the rest of that stuff. It's just that the money that we had saved, we were going to use it for other things. But it just so happens that, I just got tired of Charlotte, man. It's not Charlotte, I'm sorry, Atlanta. And I had to go. It wasn't for me. It's Carowinds on the right-hand side. It just wasn't for me, man. And Charlotte is that type of city, man. People keep on telling me to do videos on like Postmates and Uber Eats and stuff like that. I got videos on that. All you have to do is just scroll down on my channel and you'll see them. But these gig jobs and jobs period, you can get a job. It's not that serious. Like, I know the COVID-19 thing is going on, but you can get a job. And I would advise you to definitely have a job before you get here. But if you do have a certain amount of money, like say for example, if you don't have a job, but you have, I'll say about 4 to 5 months worth of rent money saved, I'll tell you to take the risk. You know what I'm saying? You can't find a job in 4 to 5 months. That's crazy. You're gonna get a job in 4 or 5 months. But if you only got, rent money for 1 month, and you don't have a job, you might want to rethink that out. That don't sound good. That sounds like something that I did. And let me tell you something. The first time I moved here, I struggled a couple months. Because of the decision that I made. It was just a poor decision, to move down here for the first time. I said, for the first time to move down here, my license was revoked. The cars got broke down because we had 2 cars, and I got arrested. It was bad. It was bad for a couple of months. I got arrested for, driving while license suspended. And, the mother of my children, she had to bail me out. That was $800. It was a lot. The first time I moved, The second time it wasn't that bad. Like I said, I had my license. We had money for all the expenses, you know, and we got up here. And yo, ever since I've came back, I mean, man, life has been pretty decent, man. It really has. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm still going through some things just like anybody else is, as far as dealing with COVID-19, you know, because it's limiting my money. But it's not to the point where, you know, I'm standing in line, you know, and you know, trying to get some assistance, you know, as far as dealing with, you know, welfare, something like that. Man, I can't complain. I can't complain. Like the COVID-19 thing, the only thing that I have a problem with COVID-19 is the whole thing of just being in a situation where you can't enjoy yourself, man. Like, I wish I was able to, they got a whitewater park out here, you know what I'm saying? I wish I was able to enjoy that this summer. But of course they had to close it down. I was planning on taking my children to Carowinds. They closed that down. There's a lot of things to do in Charlotte, and it's just, they closed everything down, man. You know, and then some of these places just went out of business. It's sickening and sad to see the way the epicenter is, how it looked, you know, last night, you know, and I'm not gonna, you know, call anybody out, but a person said in the comment section of the tour around Charlotte epicenter part that, you know, restaurants and businesses close all the time. That, you know, other people are gonna, you know, open up restaurants in the epicenter, so it's not a problem. But it is a problem, because guess what? At the end of the day, that particular restaurant that closed in the epicenter, that was somebody's business. They invested thousands upon thousands of dollars inside that business. They put in hard man hours. Could you imagine investing so much money? Like, some people really invested like their life savings inside their business, and it got closed. So I took it hard, pause, because I know that a lot of people put a lot of money into their business. A business to some people is just like a baby. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot a lot of hard man hours and a lot of money in order to make a business function. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be cold-hearted like that, man. You gotta be considerate. You gotta look at people and see the hard work and effort that they put inside their business, and how they just lost it like instantly. And how the government is not doing anything to help small businesses. They're not. They're putting money into the corporations, the bigger businesses, but they're not putting money into the small mom and pop businesses. And that's the thing, man. I hate seeing that. I hate seeing that. These businesses that are closed, you probably never see them again. And by the time the Americans get any type of relief, or businesses getting, small-owned businesses get any type of relief, meaning a stimulus check, we'll be damn near homeless. A stimulus check's supposed to boost the economy. What Americans need is not a boost. We need bread in order to put food on the table, in order to keep the lights on, to keep the water running. And this is what the government is not understanding. They were supposed to give out those stimulus checks like in August. So there's some people out here that are really suffering. And I can say the city of Charlotte is doing a decent job. They're helping. You know, when I came here the first time, I was struggling. I had to go to Urban Ministries. I think that's the name of it, Urban Ministries. They help you out with your rent, your water bill, your light bill. I think it's right off of Graham Street, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Urban Ministries, if I'm not mistaken. But they'll help you out. You know, so yeah, Charlotte is a city that they try to help, you know, their citizens out. You know, there are people that feed the homeless. I see it all the time. In the summertime, I've seen it's an area like right in Uptown where they have a food truck for them to, you know, get their food. And then they have, and this is in the summertime, they have like, they blow up this big screen and they show movies for the homeless. So they're doing, the city of Charlotte is trying to help their citizens out. But I'm talking about across the board, man. Like, the government does not care. You know, I didn't mean to go on a tangent, but yeah, you know, like, just don't be discouraged, man. Just make it happen, you know, and put your best foot forward. You know, I'm here, and like I said before, I just told you my 2 stories. I don't have no problem with telling you all my struggles and what I'm going through, because what I tend to do is I'll let a person know what I went through or what I've been through after it happens. So I would have never told someone, you know, while my license was revoked, that my license is revoked. I would have never told someone while I was homeless, I was homeless. Nah, I'm gonna let you know once I get that 3-bedroom house and I'm living in it, then I'm gonna tell you the story. Y'all can come over and sit on the couch. Then I'm gonna tell you that story. You know, me and Pretty Ricky, man, we one and the same. Like, I get missing. When I'm going through something, I'm not calling anybody. I'm focused. I gotta get through what I gotta get through. Then after I get through it, then we could talk about it. Other than that, that's not me. I'm not telling my business like that. But after the fact, I will. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do this video, just to give y'all some encouragement and some motivation and inspire you all. If you're doubting yourself, please don't do that. Please don't do that. You're gonna get here. This is your home. And once you keep that in mind, you'll be all right. Other than that, man, I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go to this grocery store, get a few items or whatever. As usual, my name is Langston2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely share this video. All right.